Okay, here we go with another little video. Let's look at the gas filler. So if you open the little lid here, it feels like it's going to stop there, but it doesn't. Just keep going all the way. There's two little grooves, and just go up to the second groove and the little filler is there. Unscrew it and put a towel down and you're good to go. So, and if you want some air on the inside without opening the main windshield, which will swing out the whole thing, just open this vent and the air goes down in through there when it's that way. That's why they have two, one for filling gas and the other for the air. Okay, so hood. So I have little plastic protectors there and corners down here to protect the paint. Nothing on the front because it doesn't hit. So you just, of course, just unlatch like that, and they sit to the side. They don't latch straight. I don't know why Henry did it that way. I guess because of ease of getting in. But anyway, just pull up and turn. Now, most of the guys take the hood and they lay it back over the top of the other one. I'm sure you've seen that done. To me, that is a big no-no, because when you do that, you jeopardize scratching and chipping along the edge here. So what I did, these are off of a Model A. You have little, I don't know if I can do this, I need three hands. See that little silver thing? Let's see if I can do this with two hands here. So you just flip it up like that, and then the hood rests down in it like this against that little clear plastic. Sometimes this moves back and forth, so just be sure you have it in an area, because you don't want to put that metal directly against this painted edge, because it'll take it right off. So as long as it's there, and then you see you have a nice, see how nicely that's propped open, and the wind won't blow it over either. So okay, there's your little engine as you saw in the pictures. This is the clear tube that goes underneath the car to let the gases go out underneath the car, so you don't get all these fumes and things, because Ford just had a breather that went on here, and all the gases came out and just went all over the underside of your hood up here and over there and all over the engine. So this is off of a Ford, but it's a newer, some 70s thing, I think. But it works. It works. And you just put that on. That's where you put your oil in when you fill. Okay, so here's your new shut-off right here, as you can see. So it's on off now. So to turn it on counterclockwise and just half turns, just maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty. You could go all the way out to 10, but you don't, 10 or 12, but you don't need to. Just be sure to shut her down each time if you're going to keep the car overnight someplace, because there is what's called a Vitron tip inside there to shut off the gas. But you see, you've got all this pressure on that little tiny valve, and they don't often close off. So it's wise to do here. Plus, if you get into a trouble, a leak, or a fire, heaven forbid. By the way, you should get a fire extinguisher. I had one in the car, but I had to take it out because I needed it in another car. So they're readily available. And this little line right here, coming off the bowl, that's for the gas gauge, if you're wondering what that is. And the filter, you can see, is nice and clean. And I enclosed another new filter. It's in the trunk for you. Okay, enough said there. distributor's pretty common. It just has points. There's no more timer in the front like most of them had. It's all distributor now, just with one coil rather than the 4 coils that Ford had. Much easier, much stronger, much smoother. So just remember, just lift up the hood. Be sure you flip that little guy down, because if you leave it up and you close the hood, you're going to dent your hood long about in that area there. It'll put a big dent in there. You don't want that. And it's very easy. Just flip up and flip down. Okay? Good. Alright, I'll shut it off and then we'll go on to another video.